Hello. Alright, well, it's not yet 3 a.m. I very nearly just went to bed. But no, I'm gonna do this chess thing. Okay, tonight, I'm just gonna do some puzzles. Because I won't lie, I did get into the game of chess. And it's really cool. I like the way it's written and such. But I haven't gotten used to the notation. Um, I've seen this notation before. I don't know what the notation is called. Classical notation? You know, it's not like A1, A8, that kind of shit. Instead, it's like, you know, king 1, pawn, king 2 pawn goes to king 5. And, I just haven't gotten used to it. Um, I did read through some of the opening advice, and it's pretty interesting. I can't use my words right now, so it's elucidating. Is that the word I'm looking for? Stuff that you normally find out. Uh, yeah, stuff that I already knew, like how much different pieces are worth and such. But something that's interesting is it would say things like, let's see, like knights advance, but don't do it in the opening. Okay, but one here was the bishop is worth greater than 3 pawns. The knight is worth less than 3 pawns. And of course, that all depends. But, I'm also taking it with a grain of salt. I know it's kind of an old book. Anyway, I figure going through that will be interesting, but I have yet to do it. Why, you might ask? So I have a chess set, of course. I'm not a savage. But, I don't know what I did with my board. That's the fridge. I don't know what I did with my board. It was in my car. I guess driving 2,500 miles had a cost, and it was my chessboard. So I bought a chessboard today. I splurged. Yeah. I was like, oh, I'm going to get a board. I want one of those, like, tournament boards, But then I started, like, getting down the Amazon rabbit hole, and I found this chess set, and it has the board, and you know it's vinyl. There's all different kinds of materials and such, like human skin, whatever. This one is vinyl, and the reviews said that you can like fold it up and it doesn't wrinkle. We'll see. So anyway, I got that one. But then, see, I saw the set, and it's got like the clamshell bag, and the king is 4 inches. Like that's like, like triple whatever weighted. What is it? 20? No, each square is 2.2 inches. It's fucking mad. So I got that. It should be in tomorrow. Anyway, why does this matter? Because that will allow me to use this guy and actually get used to some of this stuff. I started looking up an opening or two. I was like, maybe I could just do the English. I like the English for some reason, but I don't understand it. I talked about this yesterday. And I'm just tired. So tonight, I'm going to do some puzzles. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this puzzle rush instead of losing so badly. It's okay to lose. I'm perfectly fine to lose. But after reviewing some of the past 2 videos, I'm very self-deprecating. It really shouldn't be. Because it's bad news bears. What you speak into the world, right? But it's okay to lose. But it's not okay to suck. And the whole reason I'm doing this is to not suck. You get the idea. Right, we're going to do some puzzles. Instead, I'll get back on the game train Maybe I'll just do it on a weekday thing, like games on the weekday, study at whatever. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna do 3 minutes. I'm gonna use my right hand on this. I don't know what survival means. I haven't done it. We're gonna do 3 minutes. Please make fun of me. I know all of these are easy, and I'm like, hey. What am I, black? Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. Bye. See, the problem with this, I'm trying to go really fast, and so I'm not seeing the bishop that's gonna inevitably be somewhere. I'm gonna take all your rooks. What? So I'm destroying, these incredibly easy problems. What is it? Black to move. So that seems right here, yeah. Right. These are generally not my problem. This kind of stuff. But when you're incorporating these bishops, that's when I start dying in a fire. Right there you are. I feel like this is it. And then I'm gonna come over here. Or maybe, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm kind of worthless right now, to be completely honest with you. Right. I feel like I need to go here. Yeah. Okay. And this seems to work, right? You see, I'm really not thinking a move or two afterwards. I'm not 100% certain when I make these moves. And I don't like that. This seems like a bad move. I take you, take this. Take, and then you take. No. Boom, and then, yeah, I think that's it, right? And then I take this. Okay. I'm moving real slow. I was doing these last night, and actually before the game, that doesn't seem like, well, if I do, that doesn't do anything. If I do that, it does. I was doing it before the game last time, and was just getting wrecked. Black to move. If I do this, I just, that's, I knew it wasn't good. I knew it was a bad move. But I did it anyway. This is a check. He takes. And then what do? I can check him here. I think I've actually done this one before. I check, it opens up. Yeah, and then I come over here. And then I do that. And then I do that. Okay, at least I got that one. I feel better about myself. That's not gonna work. 14, huh? Today, number 4. This week, number 7. So I have been faster. Highest puzzle solved, 896. It has a very high opinion of me. And then, of course, but I'm getting better. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Where's my thing? Alright. I still want to stay on the 3-minute thing. I need to think faster. Can I do something else? I think this is just me, right? I don't think I have any friends. Bruckner, baby, he destroys my shit. Okay. This is global. Great. It's not what I was trying to do. Play. I want to know what survival is. Is it like you can only fail so many times, or no? I don't know what it is. Go. Okay, whatever. Black to move. I'm gonna move there. More black to move. So what is it? I can check him here. Yeah. Right? Oh, it's black to move. Wow. Okay. Yeah. White. White moves. I feel like this would be a spectacular move for me. I'm in check. See, I'm not thinking. I am thinking. I'm not seeing. I'm thinking. I'm not seeing. That was a bad move. Don't do that one. Um, I'm I'm not seeing, and I'm not thinking either. Is it what to move? Lord, why'd he go there? Because it's a puzzle, and it's a 353. I kind of wish it didn't tell me what they were. It makes me feel better to be like, yeah, I'm doing good. Is this considered gamifying? I don't think it is. Man. Also, it might improve my accuracy if I didn't do it at 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning, whatever it is. It's white to move. I feel like that's the move. So again, these are fine. It doesn't tax my brain at all. I also like the ones where it's not, you're not going for a mate. You're going for just an advantage. Because I think it's a little bit more applicable. I mean, there's like webs and stuff are cool, but there's nothing that's going to take me here. Okay. Boom. What? This never happens. I mean, it does happen, I'm sure. So I could take his queen, but that wouldn't be a good move. I could do that. That seems like a better move. I don't know why I'm being so fast here, because I don't have a time limit. I need to actually take a little bit more of my time. There's a grandmaster. Oh, I forget his name. He's like, I think he's one of the first guys that was like doing the whole YouTube hey yo, I'm a chess grandmaster and I'm on YouTube thing, I think. I can't remember his name. I used to watch him a few years ago. Really, really interesting dude. Explains stuff really well. But he was talking about taking your time on these puzzles specifically, and like not making a move until you're ready. Which the speed stuff, I know it's working a different muscle, but okay. So, can I go here? This is a check, and then his response has got to be this, which I could check him here, and he could take, and that doesn't do much for me, right? Moving here seems like a bad move, because he can, well, what can he do? I feel like it's all bad. This all looks bad down here. Is there some way to... I know it's obvious, guys, but, you know, it's not obvious to me. Should deal with it, right? Check here. He takes. I take. He doesn't work that way. This pushes him here. Now where can I go? Why is my head not seeing it right now? I do think that's the first move. I mean, can I afford to do this first? I don't think so. Why? It just doesn't look like I can. Maybe I can. So what can he do? He can come here. Right? He wouldn't come there, though, because my bishop would be there already. He could go there, which would be bad, because my bishop would be there already. So then I'd have to move, and I feel like he would just have a lot going on to kick my ass. So I think this is a bad move. This, I think, is just as bad because what can he do? Well, he can't go there then because my bishop is hanging there. But I feel like I'm losing time that way. I'm like allowing him to do too much. Like he could take there and then I have this coming. You know, because once I do that, let's say he takes here. I guess that's the check. And this file's good. But he could come back here and take. Right? And then that seems like a bad move. So what do I do after this? I think that's the move. He's in check. I force him there. So my queen's here. His king's there. Now I can check him, right? Okay. But he can move there, which... He could move there or there. Taking the bishop. My queen's here. I don't have another check on him. I don't know why I'm doing this. Am I just... Oh. Duh. I've moved him this way so he can't take back. That's what it is, right? Okay, so now I can do this. At least I got it. This has survived. I think I can only do, what is it? Surely it's like 3 that you can fail. So I'll do that and then call it an evening. Because I'm just real tired. Okay, so let's see. It's white to move. I can take here. He takes here. I move here. He moves there. I move here. He could move back. That's sort of a perpetual thing, isn't it? Am I thinking about that right? I was thinking about this. Which forces that, right? So then my queen has, you know, she's got to get out of the way. So I do this. His king's like, oh no, it's gonna go there, and then I can check him. That's the checkmate. Okay. I wonder if these arrows are really not good to use. It's how I did the mouse slip, my one mouse slip. So I'm gonna, if I take his queen, he's gonna take my queen, right? And then my rook is like, you're done. Have you noticed I confuse the knights and the rooks? It's like I don't know if it's aphasia or what. Okay, so if I go here, I'm gonna stop using, should I use the arrows? I can go there, and then he takes my rook, because he'd be in check. He gets out of the way. So I don't like that. I could take his knight, forcing his king to move. So he'd move, he'd probably take the knight, right? Still calling it a fucking knight. God. Why? I'm calling it a knight. It's not a knight, damn it. I take, he takes with his knight. That's a knight. I can check him here. I think it's got to be a check that I do. Because otherwise he gets the rook. So do I check him here or do I check him there? Or is there something schnicke? Can I schnick? No. I was thinking maybe I could come over here, like delay a move and then be like, ha 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 ha. But that's not going to work. Also, he'd just take me, right? Diagonal's my only weakness. Let's see. If I check here, he's just going to take the rook. And I don't think that makes, you know, my queen doesn't have anything to really help out, so I've got to use the fact that his king is kind of blocked up here. Is there a way that I can get to that square once he's no, because his knight's defending. Taking the queen doesn't seem like a good option because of that, and I don't see how I can get out of here. Am I missing it here? No. That doesn't make any sense either. I could take here. Why would I do that? I mean, it's a check, so he'd take, or he would take. I'm assuming he would take this way. I'd get his bishop. No, I'd get his pawn. I'm not actually thinking. See, what is he? He's up. He's got 4 pawns. I've got 3, so he's up a pawn and 2 pieces. So I'm in a pretty gnarly place right now. I know somebody's looking at this like, dude, it's right there. I could gain a pawn by checking, right? Here. But then I lose the rook, which that's obviously not a good move. And I don't see how it benefits me after that. Because I can't do anything afterwards, right? Here I still gain the pawn, and I'm on this line instead. But I still don't see how that helps. I like this move because it makes his king either do something silly like come over here, get a little bit more exposed, or obviously take the rook, and I get the knight too. He takes the rook and moves over here, and I like the king being further away from the queen so she can't just automatically block. Okay, so let's say I take there. I still don't think it's a great move. Oh, it is a great move because of what I just said. It moves, Fridge, it moves his king. It keeps his king away from the queen, right? Yeah, so I get his queen. Man, 998. If you're in the 900 range, we're gonna go toe to toe. Lord. Okay. So this is a little tricky, right? What a strange position. So if I check him here, he can move there or there. Yeah. And then how do I follow up with the queen? It doesn't seem like I do. I think there's a... Is there something silly here? Like, I was thinking, in a weird way, sacrificing the queen by moving the bishop. Yeah, it checks. Okay, I dig. I think it's moving the bishop here so he's in check so he can't take, right? And then I just do the same thing that I did. I'm getting the bishop out of the way, sacrificing the queen, and doing that. Hey, it's over 1,000. I appreciate the confidence. Obviously that would be nice. It looks nice, right? And then this is blocked by this guy. So I think that just works. Oh, right. And then I can move here because there's nothing to attack me. Oh, hello, queen. How about I move? Does that work? Yeah. Okay. I completely lost track of what in the world I was just doing. I'm sorry. So I can be here to check him, and he's in a silly position that he can go there to defend, or he could block with his queen, which doesn't seem smart. But then I could go there with my queen because she's covered by this guy, right? Or it just makes it go down. Okay. Who am I? What's my name? I'm black, and I'm trying to go after the bad guys. Okay, so it seems like an obvious move is that. But with this knight here, the block kind of works, and I can't take the knight because of the bishop. Okay. So I don't have an immediate check on him. I wonder if I'm just looking for an edge. Again, he's got like loads of pawns, 2 pieces. So this is just a tactical thing. So I can move here. And I don't think he can stop it, right? Yeah. Alright, black to move again. I like that just because it's like you can't take my queen because you're pinned. Foolish pinned. So where does he go after that? Once I check him here, or here, either one. Right? That's the move. Right, so I've either got to go here or here. I'm assuming there's good because I get the bishop. Great. It blocks that square, but it doesn't matter. I could go there, and there's this silly fork, but then he just takes my shit. So I think that's got to be it. Yeah. Now, why didn't he move? That's interesting. I mean, I wonder why he didn't move there. This looks dangerous. I mean, that is dangerous. If he had moved there, I could do that, so he's still in check. He's got to move somewhere else. We trade queens, and then I get a rook out of it. So I guess that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, so there would have been a bad move. If he had moved there, he would just be away from the queen, and that'd be... Well, no, he could do this. Anyway. Okay, so what do I do now? I see... I want to check him again. Obviously. So I need to deal with this threat here, or I need to check him with the knight. That means that his shit moves there. Right? So I sack the knight for the opportunity to check him again. So he's got this kind of strangeness going on. But he'd still have these squares, right? These squares to go to. Can I capitalize on that? Because my queen would be here. I really should not be cheating like that. I don't think so. I think it's like a back and a forth, and he'll just block somehow, like with that. So maybe this is not the right move. That's the other check. The fridge just likes coming on. It's a thing. That's a check. I would assume he takes, right? And I'm kind of in this position, like, okay, great, here I am. So I can pop over here, which he's got to block with the queen. I've lost a knight at this point. I go here, so I guess he blocks with the queen again. I can take a rook. I lose a knight, I gain a rook. Is that kind of it? Did I gain a different piece too? It doesn't have the little thing. I don't know what I don't know if I took something here. I'm assuming I took a bishop. I did. I took a bishop. So maybe that's it. No, that's not it. Don't do that move. Whoops. All right, 1200s. I'm white, right? If you didn't know, I'm white. Okay, so when you lose, does it go down? No, I don't think so. So there's a check. I kind of don't like that check. I mean, it's backed up here, but I don't know if that... I like maybe checking this way because my queen's got this on lock, but then his king can just go there. It seems like it would be a bad move for his king to go there. So he'd go there, right? Right? And now what do I do? Now what? Should be noted, this is a fork. It's backed up by this, and that. So I'm not in a great situation over this way. And I think the mode is right around here. Even if I deal with this knight, I've got a pretty nasty situation going on. I think taking this with the bishop is the way. I just don't know what to do afterwards. And it's going to be silly. He'll be like, that's the right move. What the fuck? So let's say he goes this way. What do I do then? This. And then that. Let me see this. Let's see. So it gives me... I'd have a prep move when I came back here with my bishop. So he gets a move. So he could take there, but I don't think he would. I think he would move here and start forcing me to do stuff. So I would take, but then he would take. So then I would take. So I don't think he can perpetually check me. I think. Let's find out. That was wrong. Fuck. That was wrong. Can he? Can he just keep on checking? Is it going to let me move around? No. It's not. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, I think that showcases, I can't analyze it, but I think it showcases, at least when I'm really tired, issues. So I failed the 269 rating. I think that's just a fluke. I mean, it's just a blunder, right? These other ones, I don't know why they're higher rating. But I definitely had to think about once you get up to 1,000, and I was having this issue of, right, but how do I capitalize on it? So this is, I think, a pretty telling situation. This is the kind of stuff that happened specifically in the game a game or two yesterday where I had this tactic in mind, but it's just not as sound as it should be. So my idea was my bishop was here. He got a pawn here. I'm like, oh, I'm going to take that pawn, bitch. So he can move there or there, right? Now, I'm wrong in this, but this was my thinking. I was thinking right, so his king moves here. Okay. So then what do? I don't really know what to do. My idea was to pop back here with the bishop, hoping to come here, right? Because his king is blocked in, and that should be checkmate. But that offers him a move, which is not good. I want to avoid that. So I went here. Let's say he goes there. So that's where his king is. Now, I move back, so my bishop is there. Great, it's mate in one. No, maybe he could just move that. Maybe he wouldn't fuck around here. Maybe that's it. Regardless, my thought process. Boom, boom, there he is. Hey, I'm back here. He's got options. He can do things. This is probably what he would do. He could take there, but that doesn't make any sense. I think he would take here, right? So my king can't take because of all this malarkey. Oh, that's where the tactic was fucked up. When I did it, the bishop was still there because I hadn't moved around, and that's what it is. There's no bishop to take back because I'm going to take there, and then he's going to continue the check. And he's got this square and this square covered. If I move there, because it's my only move, it all looks bad. Because what else can he do? Because my rook is gone. He's got a check there. I'm here. Yeah, so he goes into checkmate. So that's why it's wrong. So what is the answer to this? If my bishop had remained here, what is the answer? Is it just... Well, no, there was a pawn there. Is it a check here? So my bishop remains. He could move there, but I don't think that's a great move. Let's say he moved there. Wow. So this would be a bad move for him, right? Because he would lose the game. I would check him if he moved there. I could check him. And that would just be it. Right, so what he would do is he'd move here. So then I'm assuming I would check. He could do that. I would check. He could do that. So it's got to be something else. I check him here. I'm sorry. I check him here, take his pawn. My bishop is actually still back there. So moving there loses the game, so he's got to move here. My idea was to move back, but then he can kind of do this number. I don't think I have a different move. Oh, I do have a different move. Okay, well at least I figured it out. Alright, this is a short one, guys. It's 3:30. I'm gonna go to bed before 4. Yeah, let me know. Do you prefer puzzle and then this weird analysis? Or to see me absolutely get stomped? The plan is Monday. The plan is to hang out with some openings. I'm gonna pick an opening for white and a defense, and just kind of start hammering those things, understanding what they are. You know, I might go boring. I might just be like E4 and rock and roll. Um, yeah. Okay, that's where we are.